everybody, and welcome to Saturday Morning Movie Club. This week we have our guest Michael Carissimi.
Carissimi, yeah.
Carissimi.
That was close. That was good. That was close. It's okay. You were very close.
And then also, as always, Kara and Adam. And so Mike.
Mm-hmm. What? Either one is cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Works at a studio.
Yeah.
And doing sound.
Primarily, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How long have you been doing that?
Well, I've been in the industry for almost 17 years.
Oh, wow.
And I think, I started gravitating towards it in college. Mm-hmm. The spiel that I usually tell people is, I went to film school. In film school, no offense to DPs and directors, but there's kind of this everybody wants to be, including myself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everybody wanted to be like a director.
Well, it's because nobody knows anything.
Right, exactly, yeah. Right? And then, but I think also because I just always had a love of music.
Nice.
And I had always, wouldn't say successfully, but I was always performing music and also into computers and editing and doing synthesizer stuff and guitar stuff that, there was that in the back that I was always kind of interested in audio stuff.
Yeah.
And when it would went around and we had to make movies in school and everybody was like, okay, somebody's got to be the sound person. I was like, I'll do that. Yeah. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
But then when I started doing it, I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I think, moving on to being a young person out of film school, mm-hmm. It was like, oh, wait. This is also kind of lucrative.
It can be a job.
Right, it can be a job. And also, I don't always make the best decisions, but I think I'll give my credit for this one. It was there's 8 people that want to be the camera person. There's 0 people right here that want to be the sound person. And I was like, seems like there's a pretty good job market for that.
There is absolutely.
So it's kind of, Yeah. So, but no, I love it.
It's a craft all on its own.
So, yeah, absolutely, for sure.
All the parts come together and make the movie.
Well, and I think that's very true. And I think, when you work in the industry or you're interested in it, I think especially you can really understand that it is such a collaborative effort,
mm-hmm.
And that,
absolutely.
It really it takes everybody to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we always say if the sound is bad, it's that's
especially in doc work that we do.
The only thing that needs to be good is the sound.
You can't make the audience work for understanding the sound. You can have Blair Witch is a very prime example that you can have very gobbledygook shooting style, but the audio has got to be clear, otherwise people are
like, what?
Yeah, that is just underrated.
Yeah,
absolutely. I hear that a lot, and no pun intended, but I also think that it is really true. People just want it to be just okay, and they don't even notice anything. Mm-hmm. But as soon as there's a hiccup in the sound, it's like, this is the worst thing ever. What is going on? And so it is definitely important.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. And for our viewers at home, you may notice there's a little bit of a different look on the
we have gone cinematic today with anamorphic widescreen.
We've gone anamorphic.
Don't fall in love with it. We just happen to have a lens today.
Yeah. It's like Spaceballs when it's we've gone to plaid.
We've gone cinematic this week. And then the following week we'll go 4x3. No, we'll never go 4x3.
We should do one where we do
put some VHS tape hits in it.
Yeah.
It depends. It could be relevant, right? I
everything we talk about is old. We should have talked about that or done that years ago.
Never say never, right?
We are in our freshman year, so to speak.
Yeah. That's okay.
We are in season 1 with this, so we are still working out.
There are certain things I love The Wire, mm-hmm. but when you watch it and it's been remastered in 16:9, it
see all the C-stands
feels wrong.
It's
no, it needs to be square. Why is this not?
what are we doing? Which
I
just saw a thing go by because HBO just is showing Mad Men, and they've changed it.
Oh, there's PAs in the shot and
there's
stuff?
The guy doing the vomit hose.
The effects, yeah.
There's just a guy behind him with the vomit hose because they didn't
It's very clearly like in t-shirt and shorts and
like the
crew
Starbucks
person.
cup in Game of Thrones kind of thing. Oh my gosh, jeez.
Yeah. But fun fact, I worked on season 4 of The Wire.
Oh really? I did not know that. Wow.
It was in post-production, so like
That's
it was when I
awesome.
lived in New York City. They shot it in Baltimore and the post was in New York City.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm a huge fan, and that is really awesome. Okay, I'm very excited about that.
I mean,
that is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Nice.
Yeah,
I know people love it.
I absolutely adore that show.
Yeah.
I probably watch it once a year.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was mostly running hard drives around and like
I get it.
putting
But you were
together
there.
deliverables.
You were there.
I was a post PA on it, but I can say it's on my resume.
That's pretty cool.
So anyways,
Yes.
we'll talk about movies. So as per usual, we have 3 categories. And apologies, we were on hiatus last week because of Thanksgiving. As soon as we start getting paid to do this show, we'll make it more of a priority.
We'll make 700 of them.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna get paid? That's cool. Like, come on.
Money's nice. It makes you it's easier to prioritize our
Money
work.
would be nice.
This is a cool show. You should give them money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my apologies that we weren't on last week. But we had a nice Thanksgiving, so that's our first category is a Thanksgiving film. So this was a broad category. It could be about Thanksgiving. It could just be what you think of when you think of Thanksgiving. Because I know like all holidays have film. Well, not all holidays have films, but like, you know, you get
As if you try hard
Christmas, your Halloween, your, you know, like your 4th of July.
Arbor
like,
Day.
We will come up with one for Arbor Day. Yeah. I just got to think about it. But like
Two
Thanksgiving, for Arbor Day?
Yeah.
Why? Because it's got trees in it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for the ends.
Oh, the tree.
Good.
Yes, yes. Okay, I like how like, wide this is because
Yeah.
I kind of went wide for this too.
All right,
Sorry.
so what'd you
Okay.
pick for Thanksgiving?
So that was tricky for
Mm-hmm.
me. I almost picked. I'll give you 2. I almost picked Muppets Christmas Carol,
Okay.
but I did not.
All right, that's a
And
good
it
one.
was still. It was a little too Christmassy.
Yeah.
I picked The Thing.
Okay.
And it's because for me, I felt like that movie. Halloween. It's definitely in my rotation. John Carpenter's one of my favorite directors of all time.
Yeah.
Also, I think because he has that leaning towards, he's also a musician and he incorporates it in his films. That's probably why I love his films too.
Yeah. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like he does a lot of that synth stuff.
Oh,
you
okay.
know? And
Oh, neat.
I mean, here's my ADHD showing. I could just go down like so many rabbit holes. But like, I think that I, really gravitate towards movies that have scores and soundtracks that are kind of, I love John Williams, for example, or something. But when it's not that, it kind of, I don't know, it just seems...
You swing hard.
Yeah, I mean, I probably, like, I listen to way too much Nine Inch Nails anyways, but, like, there's something about hearing it, like, it just, it's different, and...
I
I
get
think
that.
I've read something like Carpenter, like, he wasn't trashing John Williams, but he was kind of framing it in a way like, that's not my bag for movies.
Okay.
Type thing.
Yeah, he is a very... not knowing him personally, but he seems as he has strong opinions.
Yeah.
Say that. He has very strong opinions. And
that's okay, too.
That's okay too. Yeah, like I forget what, but there was something recently in the news where he was just trashing some movies, and a bunch of his fans were like, oh, "That's absurd. Why would he say that?" It's like, have you not?
Yeah.
Like
You're not
this
paying
guy,
attention.
this guy has been like that his whole career.
Right. Yeah. And it's like everyone's allowed to their opinion. Like, and we always say like, if you're like, you can separate the art from the artist. Like,
Yeah,
like,
and I mean,
if you're like, oh, I don't like that he's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think as a movie fan, I think that's always important to consider, and sometimes you weigh that, and or also any kind of art, music or whatever. Like, sometimes it's like that person's a little too much bad or that, and I just can't do it. And sometimes you're on the fence, and it's like he's just opinionated, old crank, whatever.
How did you equate The Thing to Thanksgiving, though?
So, well, okay. So it's more so, I think, if you look outside, and even our Thanksgiving wasn't particularly warm that I remember.
Yeah, we had a snowstorm here.
Yeah. So I think that ultimately it was like, do I really? I mean, like I know the '90s Addams Family movie. Like there's a scene with Thanksgiving, and like it's like, oh, you could tie that in. It's like that's just such a nail on the head, though. And I was like. For me, I always feel like I watch that movie as soon as it starts getting cold.
Okay.
Because that movie just resonates cold. Like, it makes me feel cold.
Yeah.
You know? And so I think that's...
Even the original one does.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Thing from Another World.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
We should dip into that.
It's a fun one.
Okay. I mean, I'm definitely game to, but I know that he was heavily influenced by that movie. And I think it's even in... I'm not 100% on this, but I think there's like a trailer for it in Halloween in the background.
Oh, really?
That the kids that Jamie Lee Curtis is babysitting are watching that, like, Friday night scares on Halloween night. Yeah. I think that movie.
I need to rewatch that again.
Yeah, I think it's in the back. Like, he put little Easter eggs because he loved that movie so much. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
not 100% on that though. So if I'm wrong, I'm just going off of memory here. Yeah, going off memory. So yeah.
I can't remember everything. Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
be nice.
Yeah, you can tell us something, nice and we won't care.
Yeah, it's fine. You're allowed to comment.
Well, thank you.
No, like that movie always makes I do like to put that on in this, like if it's a snowy day or The Shining, like. Those aren't like horror movies to me. They are like snowy day movies.
I mean, I would say, like The Shining especially, and I didn't pick that, but since you brought it up, like that has to be one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah. I mean, I just think it's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And also, and I will say, I apologize to Stephen King and my wife, who's a huge Stephen King fan. I don't care that he doesn't like that movie.
Yeah.
Right,
that movie is fantastic. And I've read the book. The book is great.
Yeah.
But the movie's better.
The
movie's better.
Have you seen the 90s remake of it?
I don't even know if it's like in print anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Miniseries,
but it was a TV. It was made for TV, and I did see it whenever it came, like, God, I don't know, 94 or whenever it was, or, I did see it.
Yeah. That's...
yeah, I mean, it has its merit.
Because King said he liked that one.
Right.
He did.
Yeah.
But also, I don't care.
No,
I don't either.
I like the Jack Nicholson Shining.
I get it. I think as a creative, like, I understand.
Yeah.
That's his baby, right? That's his story.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want it picked apart. But I think, it's kind of clashing with Stanley Kubrick, who's the same way. And it's like, this is my movie, and this is how it's going to be told.
Yeah.
Keep walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, whatever. Make your own movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always
well,
say.
he did, and it was really bad.
He did.
I think even self-admittedly, what is it? It's that truck movie.
Oh, Maximum Overdrive?
Maximum Overdrive. He directed it, I think. On lots of things that he gave up later in life, I think. He was under the influence of lots of things. But either way, it was, I mean, admittedly a disaster. Goofy and fun, though. I watched it again recently, and it's a goofy blast. We'll go with that. It's
I
a really
do need to watch it because it was on my list. It was like literally like on a little post-it on my desk. Like,
oh really?
Yeah. Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, because I wanted to watch it, and then I just haven't done it.
Have you ever seen it?
I haven't.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you like the cheesiest of cheesy movies,
I'm sure I'd love it.
Yeah,
I'm sure I would enjoy watching
it. There's one scene. I mean, I hope I'm not spoiling this too much, but.
How dare you? This movie's been out for a very long.
There's a scene that, I mean, I don't know if I'm just that jaded, but it makes me laugh because this person gets chased by one of those electric meat carver like knives, and it comes alive, and it's like it's chasing them, and it's like
it sounds like somebody pissed at their dad.
All I could think of was that movie Idle Hands, if you've ever seen
Right,
it.
right,
Where
right.
he like Seth Green grabs the little like electric carver and he's like, look at me, I have Leatherface, and like runs with it and it unplugs and he's like, oh. Like,
Well, this one
what's it?
stays alive,
Oh,
even though
okay.
it's unplugged, because, like, whatever, I forget, like, there's some kind of, I don't know if it's, like, some kind of astronomical voodoo magic or
Right,
some goofy
Doesn't
thing
matter.
where the stars align, right, and, like, all the electronics and machines start killing everybody. And
Well,
that's about it. It ends, that's all you need to know.
I mean, like, that's Christine as well.
Yeah.
Like, something gets in it and possesses it.
Who cares?
I don't know. Who cares?
But John Carpenter is better
John
at making movies than Stephen King.
Yes.
So there's that.
I will back that up.
Yeah.
I do agree with that as a statement. Adam, what did you pick for Thanksgiving?
I picked King Kong, and
Which one?
The original.
The original.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Because
33.
I had not. We looked into this after the fact, but I had no knowledge why. But every Thanksgiving while I was growing up, because I'm an old bastard, that King Kong, like, you have the meal, and then when everybody's sitting around not knowing what to do with themselves,
Right.
King Kong would come on, one of 3, 5, or 8, NBC, ABC, or CBS.
One of your
Right,
three channels.
right.
3 channels. Somebody had King Kong on, and then you looked up that
Somebody threw it on.
unlike NBC.
Wait, or am I mixing this up with Wizard of Oz?
No. Somebody
Does
did
it-
would throw it on, and then at the local level on NBC, I think, in New York, and just kept doing it for some reason on
it got
Thanksgiving,
picked
and then
up.
it just kept going on to a
It
national.
became a thing. Somebody
national
played it once,
stage.
and now it was.
And now after
It's like,
after a Thanksgiving
If
meal,
you don't like football,
let's
it's
watch
King Kong.
Let's
Yeah.
watch King Kong.
That's
And-
awesome.
And
Yeah.
we did it again this year. We watched King Kong again.
I love that movie.
And it's
the original is
Harry
great.
Harryhausen out the ass watching
is just-
really good stop motion,
Oh.
if not scientifically accurate, but at the time, very, very good stuff. And it's almost has a purity in the simplistic storytelling nature of Denholm finding Fay Ray to bring on the boat and go out there, and like they do not.
Fay Ray was like, "Yeah, I'll go. I have no money. I'm starving. I'll
And you
totally
kinda
go
have
on
to-
this boat adventure with you." when you're like-
because it's the Depression, and
Yeah.
she's in some soup line waiting to.
I think she tries to steal.
Oh,
food.
she's stealing fruit, and then he sees her and says, she's beautiful because she is, because she's Fay Ray, and
He's
then,
like, "I need an actress for our movie, and we leave first thing in the morning."
right now, right now, get on the boat
Because I don't have one yet.
And also, the authorities are coming to audit me, so we got to get the hell out
Yeah.
of here.
Get on the boat.
And then they're off and running. The movie does not dawdle.
No,
you get going with it, which there's a lot of lessons to be had with that. But yeah, it's purely, it has no connection other than a pure nostalgia piece, which apparently I'm not alone with.
No, you're not. You're
No.
not. Admittedly, I've never seen that movie.
It is.
I need to watch it.
And
We've watched it a lot.
the 70s one with Jeff Bridges, which it's been a long time since I've seen that. It's like that has its own weird, within any of these, like, shed all of the bullshit that you have attached to yourself and just get into it. Just
Yeah.
admit it. You're going to watch a lot of 70s hairdos, and you're watching the structure of how they did movies in the 30s, the structure of how they did them in the 70s, and just enjoy it.
And-
Yeah.
And you're going, wow, this is... And sometimes it'll be okay, sometimes it won't.
Don't they take what's her name's clothes off in that?
Jessica Lange.
Kong takes Jessica Lange's top off, or
They
something.
kind of take Fay Ray's clothes off too
Yeah,
at
in
the
a
same
30s
time.
way. Yeah,
In a-
he does do
In a
that
30s
to
way
it.
that's teetering on the point of the code at that time,
Yeah.
but that's just like vampire movies have this strange sort of erotic undertone to it all.
But that's the only time.
right.
Like it's like Kong's like, what? And
Yeah,
like starts
Kong's like,
peeling her
why
clothes
has
off.
this one got clothes on it?
Yeah, this is
time?"
weird.
And it's the same thing. I think it's part of the DNA that they apply to that. And Peter Jackson, to a certain extent, applied that too. That Kong just falls in love
he's in love with her. That's why he's chasing.
Yeah.
Or, like, that's why he's after her.
It's kind of like a Phantom of the Opera kind of thing.
Yeah.
A little bit.
The like, you know, I'm this like outcast and you know, but I fall in
and
love
the beauty
with you.
and, and the Beauty and the Beast that she is going to be his downfall.
That's literally the end of the movie. He's like, Beauty killed the Beast.
Well, and they say it in the 30s one. It's the line. They put up some text. I can't remember the text, but they sum it up like, and if you read into it enough, like, oh, everything's going to go badly. They lay it out before the movie's even started. But that's always Kong has always been right there. No other time of the year seems appropriate. Except, and we have a little Kong.
I noticed that, yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's cool. Also, the historical tie-in that you guys brought up with. I mean, just the that was something that like just started airing and it just became a tradition.
Yeah,
That's really
now
cool.
it's a thing.
Inexplicably. And I know the Wizard of Oz has come on.
Wizard of Oz, same thing.
Yeah,
like it's just something
people from all kinds of ages, including our nieces that are younger.
Yeah.
They all say they absolutely love the Wizard of Oz.
And they started putting it on Thanksgiving, and then became a thing. But like that's the one that I equate with Thanksgiving.
I remember that one, like being
Mm-hmm.
especially just on TV around this time too.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, I didn't think of it until that. But
Yeah, we got that Kong when we went to the Empire State Building, and we went to the top strictly because they have a giant Kong hand that you can get your photo
that you
taken
can sit in it.
That's awesome.
So we're
all
like,
your
let's go
selfies.
do that.
We'll throw that on.
Yeah, we'll have to share those. I'll have to find them.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it was really cool. And then we have a friend who was like, when I went to New York City, I found the exact spot where Kong fell and like stood outside the Empire State Building. We're like, this is where Kong died. And I'm like,
those are fun.
Where's the plaque?
Yeah, I was like, oh boy, are my friends nerds. But
Be nerds.
we also
be
have, and
nerds.
I will share this as well. So there's a place in town, or not in town, but in Cleveland area, called the Last Moving Picture Company. And if you have not been, I highly recommend it.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it's just this guy who has been around forever and collecting movie posters and promotion, like the.
It's like an old Dairy Mart up in Kirtland, and you can only get in there with appointments only, and they have name it. You name a movie or a director or an actor or an actress, and he'll open the filing cabinet, and it's like half of these are publicity stills that the studio took that we got there, or movie posters, and some of them.
And they're originals.
Some of them might be Biodome. Some of them might be the 1979 Superman.
And
everything in between.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
Giant Creature from the Black Lagoon original because it's folded and it's like I can't remember what language it's in.
We can't afford it. We can't afford
and
that.
it's like
I was gonna say
no way
these are
can we
pretty.
buy that.
I was gonna say this sounds right up my alley,
Yeah.
but also really dangerous for my wallet.
Oh yeah, because you go
we have spent a lot there.
we've gone in there like
no shame, but yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I'll just look at something, and then your time's up because you keep thinking of stuff like, go get Top Secret. Find this drawer where Top Secret's in, and starting to bring out a manila envelope this thick full of
It is
stuff.
a good trip to like just and like you can like like the publicity stills are probably like what $20 or something.
Yeah.
Like so they have like range of like
Yeah, like it's not signed.
It's not all like
right,
$20,000 pieces.
Right.
Yeah, it has a little
that's
of
good.
everything.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
but
good.
it is just like a heap of things, and you just
Yeah.
kind of like go through and start pawing and be like, "What can I find in here?" And he'll be like, "What are you looking for?" I'm like, "I don't know."
That's
Well, you'll think of it.
But sometimes that's like the most fun though. Like I'm also I collect too many things.
Yeah.
Probably if I'm self-analyzing, but I'm also a record.
Look around us.
Right. I'm also and snobbery aside, whatever you want to call it, records, vinyl, whatever you want to call it, you just call it that. But I collect records, and it is really dangerous when you go into a shop because it's like you're just like, ooh, that one, this one, that, and then you look at it and you're like, oh god, that's $200.
Yeah.
Or like for your whole
Quickly.
quickly,
Very
and it's just
quickly
like, oh
it adds up.
geez, okay.
We don't go. We've only gone a handful of times
Because we
of
know
this.
better.
Yeah, which is good for you.
Yeah.
That's very smart. Yes,
But
absolutely.
framed behind Adam's desk is I'll show you after we're done.
Okay.
It is a publicity still that they had for King Kong.
Oh, that's
and
so
it
cool.
is like the big, so they have the big giant doors. So like when you watch Jurassic Park and he's like, what do you got in there, King Kong? Because it is the King Kong doors. But it is this massive set that they've built and like hundreds of people. And then you can just see the actual camera crew in the middle.
On some scaffolding, because back in the day, it's like, we need 200-foot doors. build 200-foot doors. There is no digital.
Which also, I'd like to point out, that doesn't make any sense. And the last time we watched Kong, I'm like, why would they build doors for the doors Kong to go through? The point
capable of letting him in.
The wall is there to keep him out, but you built a door that's big enough for him to walk through.
It should just be a man door, even a tunnel.
A man door.
Yeah.
Like, what? But yeah, like you were mentioning the Harryhausen effects. So like, it is just Kong going through the island and fighting. Every time he puts Fay Ray down, he's like, I'm going to set you down for a second.
Some nonsense comes to
some monsters
fuck
trying
his
to
day
kill him.
up.
And the monsters are like a Stegosaurus.
Who's a plant eater.
It's a plant eater.
Also a plant eater.
Sauropod, who's eating men, who's picking up men
they
and
chewing them.
Cool though, right? I mean, they look cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Get Lee and Ashley on the phone.
Yeah.
We can talk about that at length.
Right. It is, I mean, this is prior to them knowing
Anything.
what those dinosaurs did.
Right.
They didn't know. They knew they existed.
Yeah, they discovered them 50 years before that and put them all together wrong.
Yeah, and I think there's a pterodactyl at the end that's...
Yeah, he messes with that too.
Yeah.
And there's some legged lizard that's rando.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But hey, look, even in Jurassic Park, they made up dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, and it's
the
still...
later Jurassic.
No, we don't. Okay.
They did make the raptor.
I don't talk about those.
The raptor,
as a personal.
was too
There's
big.
one Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's only one Jurassic Park.
Yeah, for me at least. There's
We've
one.
discussed this before.
Yeah.
But I mean, even in the original, they made the raptors bigger than they were.
Too big, yeah.
Because real raptors are
Raptors are this big.
Yeah.
Down here, the size of a Great Dane.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah. I guess
They're
I didn't
not
realize
feet
that.
tall.
But yeah.
Which I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. But
Maybe they're really close to camera.
I was more of like an army guy when I was a little kid. Not so much the dinosaur thing. So my knowledge is not
more
up
limited.
to par. Yeah, but
I'm a
that's
big
interesting to
dinosaur
know.
fan.
But
That's
fair.
yeah, I love Jurassic Park. But
yeah.
yeah,
No, that's fine.
I was more like trying to recreate like the Battle of the Bulge or something, in a sandbox.
I love it.
Than, figuring out what the difference, meat eater versus plant eater.
Dinner. Mom, I'm landing on Utah.
Yeah. So
Is he taking the beach?
I'm taking the beach. I don't want meatloaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which also, like,
it's a true story.
World War II stories do hold. We could talk about Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah, I won't even. Yep, but I
We
can.
won't derail.
Yeah,
We won't get into warbirds, which we need to talk about that.
absolutely.
We talked about that on the air already about warbirds versus World War II fighters. Pterodactyls versus
The
World War
movie
II.
is called Warbirds.
Okay.
And it is a sci-fi channel movie where the women pilots are delivering the bomb.
They're delivering the bomb to Tinian.
And all of that's wrong.
Yes.
And they crash on this island, and then there are dinosaurs on the island, and now
But the Japanese are also on the island.
Yeah, so now the women pilots and the Japanese have to come together to fly the Japanese planes to fight the
dinosaurs.
So there's
And it's called
aerial combat sequences shooting at dinosaurs.
That's kind of intriguing.
It's not bad. It's just
So on a scale
off
of
the
what
map.
is it?
I've seen worse.
Sharknado. What is this?
it's bad. It's better than Sharknado.
Better than Sharknado. Okay,
But
that's-
also, I
that's
would
got
say
potential.
It's better than some of the $200 million movies Netflix came out with.
Also not surprised.
I mean, we
Yeah.
haven't watched
Also
this
not
for like
surprised.
15 years. So
No,
this
but
is all
I'll
there.
still wager because it's not like you're going in thinking Gone with the Wind's going to be shown to
No,
you.
you don't. It was. I think the last movie we rented in a video store where you saw the cover and I was like, "We're renting this.
Yeah. Covers.
This is amazing."
We don't have a script, but we have a poster.
God, I miss those days.
Yeah.
I really do.
Well, in our last episode, we discussed going to the library. Now we just go to the library,
Yeah.
and now that's your video store.
That's your
where
new-
You can just wander around and look at stuff, but it's not the same. Not the same.
So I don't. I probably don't collect them in the same level as I do records, but I also collect movies. But my recent thing, and because I think it ties in, is and it's all legal, is I probably starting 2 months ago, I started copying all of my DVD collection to digital.
Okay.
And I had an old Apple computer that I made into my Plex server.
Okay.
So I, can it's like these are mine and
Burning
I control.
corner.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, okay, nerd alert. Okay. But like
Nerd alert.
I can control the quality levels
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it took me a minute to dial it in too cuz like at first I I was like, doing the pass, making it into an MP4. And, it was like, oh, okay, it says it's going to take like 4 hours. And then I came back down and it said like 48 hours. And I was like, oh
boy.
Cancel.
Cancel.
Too long. Too long.
Yeah. So, but I found a good medium. Yeah. So I think I have like 60 films copied right now. So
I'm going to hit you up at some point.
That are all trademark free, FBI.
Yeah. Yes,
I
trademark.
He purchased
all
them.
These movies.
They're all home videos.
Yes. When I looked it up too, son of a lawyer. So I did look it up, and at least I am not a lawyer myself, but it seems as though if you own it, you're allowed to make one copy of the movie legally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're allowed to make a backup copy.
Your archive.
Okay.
Yes. You're allowed to make an archive of a film, so it's completely legit.
Yeah. I used to take our VHS movies that I couldn't find on a DVD, and I would take them from the VHS and burn them to a DVD.
Oh, I don't blame you.
So now when you watch a DVD, it's still got the quality of the VHS. Right?
Well, you do what you can. Maybe in a time past there was a poorer college student that would rent Netflix movies that would then copy the Criterion Collection movies he couldn't afford.
They're so expensive.
To a DVD-R.
Criterion's out of control.
But I think that's it's kind of like stealing the bread to feed the family, right?
Yeah,
I couldn't afford them at the time.
Please, sir. Please.
That's just all a story that never actually happened.
Yeah, didn't actually do that.
No.
Thought about it.
Nope, never did that. Never, ever, ever.
We support law enforcement.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, but I'm going to hit you up because
FOP.
There are all the time I'm like, I need this meme of this moment in this movie, and I like Google it, and like nobody has it. So I'm like, because I want to create something, and like don't know.
Yeah, that's the world we live in, but there doesn't seem to be enough
show.
references to obscure movies.
Yeah, I'm like the thing I want. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
The movies out or like bits from the movie are out there, but not what I'm looking for.
Yep. No, I get
not
that.
the moment I want.
I get that.
So good to know. So for my Thanksgiving movie, I would pick, like, off the top of my head is Wizard of Oz, but I did not watch that. I watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which is on the head because it is a Thanksgiving movie.
But I think it's very topical because the John Candy documentary just came out this year.
I wanted to rewatch it because we watched the John Candy documentary called I Like Me, and that's the line in the movie. He's like, my wife likes me, I like me. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I need to rewatch because they had the interview with Steve Martin, and he's like, oh, I've never felt more horrible in my life doing that scene with him.
He's yelling at John Candy.
And John Candy's, acting his ass off, so he's like, you're like, oh God, he looks so sad. But, I mean, as a whole, I know people love this movie, and I do enjoy it. It's dated. Yeah. It is not all funny. Which is fine.
There's like kind of a little bit of a darkness to it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I rewatching it again structurally. Like with you, like, cause that scene where he's like, Steve Martin yells at him and like they have this moment comes very early in the film. Cause you think that's like the end, but it comes very early in the movie. Mm. And then that way there's that turn so that it becomes more of a friend movie because they like as they're traveling
they hit the bottom.
Yeah, they hit it early, and then it allows Steve Martin to fall in love with John Candy,
which actually is kind of a genius idea.
I was just going to say that's smart structurally.
Don't make me hate this movie for 2/3 of it.
Right,
waiting for the turn to come.
Yeah.
Right. No, that is smart.
It is, and like I think I really appreciated watching it this time and seeing that, like as a filmmaker, and like being like, oh, like you can structure that way and it works. But I think the thing that annoys me with this movie is that and I know this is the bit of the movie is that they're trying to get home for Thanksgiving, but like because we travel a lot, and I've been in these situations like almost every moment I'm like, oh my God, like it's so stressful, it's so horrible. And all you're doing is like, this is supposed to be entertaining for me, and it's not, because I'm just like, get home already. Like every snafu, you're just like, oh no.
Yeah.
But at least they don't have pelican cases, right? I mean that's always what I think of when I'm traveling. I'm just like, I don't have Pelican cases.
Yeah.
This is good, you know.
We do that too. If it's
like,
vacation, we're like, I feel very light.
Yeah.
Where's all my gear?
I lost my stuff.
Like, we'll walk away from something, and I'm like, we left the
didn't
gear
bring
at
a
the thing. And I
camera?
was like, oh,
Yeah.
no, we don't. I don't have that. You
like, you know,
can get a coffee and not
20
have like 20 cases.
like 8-pound batteries.
Yeah,
you know,
international
In your
travel.
backpack.
All of you are very weak. International travel is hard. You try it with gear.
It's a nightmare.
Even
He's not
that-
lying.
Not like domestic travel. With
Yeah, even flying to Atlanta.
you have to carry all the batteries in your backpack.
You have to
And they're
carry
so
all
heavy.
the batteries.
They're so heavy.
Well, and the shifting sand all the time. I think the last one, it's
new
like, now
rules
you
and-
only can take 2, which I swear I only took 2.
Oh, is there really a rule?
They changed it up again for because it used to be unlimited for 90 watt out inside baseball.
Everybody had, you can-
90 watt
yeah.
watt
Check out
hours
for
or
them.
less. There was never a limit, and now there is.
Oh,
yeah.
So consult
Okay.
your airline's
might have to
website
figure some
before.
things out about
And fun
Check.
fact: the airline not never, but keep your trap shut. Be cool.
Yeah.
That you'll get on the plane
cool.
carrying 17 of them. It's when you go through TSA to make sure that TSA doesn't limit them.
Yeah, I've never. Well, knock
Which-
on wood, but I've never had them limit them yet. But
No.
I mean, you know, we
Well,
usually probably have 17.
I've gotten in heated discussions, even when I'm very legal, and I have to, I have to,
travel. You were pulling up
I pulled
rules
up
on the internet
their
for their
own website.
airline going.
like
This
you
has-
can't,
Oh, yeah.
you can't take
And they're like-
11 Anton Bowers on the plane. It's like, yeah, it says
Yeah.
right there. You can take 11 on there. So
Yeah.
get out of my way.
That's good to know. I mean, thank God that they put pictures on the batteries, or at least some of them
Yeah.
they do. Because when I was in China, that I don't speak Mandarin, so like there was a
What?
thing, and I kept pointing to the picture. I was like, with
Yeah.
going around the globe. The plane is going around the globe, and I'm like. It's good. It's good. Like I was like, we can go through. And I guess I was convincing enough because they let us in. So,
We're
but that's
allowed.
a true story. Yeah, to your
my
point,
God.
I was like, oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
you gotta let us in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please,
It is.
please.
Yeah. It's entirely too stressful to travel. So like, especially at the holidays, because I lived in New York City and I would come home every year, and
Oh.
it's too much. Like
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, I
The
think
hell
that
are we
movie
talking
just
about? Oh,
Planes,
Planes,
trains, but it's about traveling. It
totally
makes
is.
sense.
It's travel.
relevant.
Yeah.
It's
It's only-
relevant.
They have a
like,
steamer trunk.
It's too close to home.
Yeah,
But like,
it can be.
here's my one question about it. So the plot is they're both they're coming from New York and they're trying to go to Chicago. John Candy, as it's revealed through the movie, is like, he's like, I don't have a home.
Yeah.
But that's why he's got the steamer trunk and all his stuff. Why is he trying to get back to Chicago? Because he gets back and he's like, just sits on the bench and he's like, I don't have anywhere to go.
Why
And
are you
Steve
e-
Martin comes back and gets him. And
Why are
takes
you
him home
even
with him.
traveling?
That plot hole.
Oh, that's a pretty huge plot hole.
Yeah. Because I was like, because I always thought in my brain, I was like, oh, he comes back and gets him because he's sad, but like, because he doesn't have anywhere to go. So I'm like,
Why was he even doing that?
why is he? There are great bits in that though. I love when he leaves his wallet, he puts his wallet in the glove compartment, and then the car catches fire, and then later he's trying to play with his credit cards and they're all burned. He's like, I have a Visa, MasterCard. There's just these charred little bits. That makes me laugh. That and the thing we always do when he grabs him and he like shakes it. We do that to each other all the time. We just grab him by each other by the shoulder and push him back and forth.
That's hilarious.
There's good bits in it. It is not.
It's a little dated.
It's
Yeah.
dated and it's, not the comedy that you're always told it. Like when people are like, oh, you should watch it, it's so funny. And it is, but like it is not what you think, it's going to be.
Some things don't hold up.
I don't
Yeah.
trust other people's opinion of comedies.
What did I watch? Well, yeah, like maybe it was this summer, but I watched 48 Hours, and I
Oh.
That is not a comedy.
well, no, but it's relevant to me because
Yeah.
that movie is very dated. There
Yeah.
are some things in that movie, and I won't go. But it was
even then.
it was
I mean,
like-
Nick Nolte was he is very much directed to be a dick through the entire thing.
But I mean, there are some things that are said or scenarios. I was like, "Whoa,
it's rough.
It is rough,
rough
to watch." I was like, "This is not a 2025 movie."
Beverly Hills Cop seems enlightened.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Which we
but yeah, I get that. You go back, you have maybe certain ideas of a movie, and you're like, "Oh,
yeah, 48 hours." Yeah, just
that's
Yeah.
Be ready if you watch
have half a buzz on before you
just
watch.
Be ready that it was made when it was made, and
let go.
We can,
let's discuss. We're never in favor of censoring anything, but there should be discussion.
Just no.
Like don't just let a millennial just wheel into watching Blazing Saddles.
Yes, that's another one. Yep,
we've done.
Oh boy, yeah.
Quick short story. We had. So Sasha was a camera assistant for you, a camera PA on a movie.
Yes.
Now
she's out in LA being a big deal.
Yeah. So she was kind of like our adopted daughter for a while.
Yeah.
Because we got along really well, and she just come over and hang out. And she's like, "Oh, I want to go watch movies with you guys because we always talk about movies." So we're like, "Okay, well, here's what we're going to do: is we just open the drawers that we have of all the DVDs and Blu-rays, and we're like, you pick what you want to watch."
Of everything in there. Everything.
The very first movie screening we did with her, she picks Blazing Saddles.
She knew
knows nothing about it, but she's like, this one.
Man.
We really should have TCM'd that thing.
Yeah, we just kind of went in it. We TCM'd it afterwards.
Yeah.
But the entire, so the whole movie, she is just quiet. And we are laughing.
Oh no, and she thinks we're giant racists.
Well, not until it gets to the moment where he pops out from behind the rock. He's like, "Where are the white women at?" And she lost it, and she's like, "Oh, it's a comedy.
It's farce. It's satire. We're making fun of racists." We didn't. That was our fault. We didn't frame that correctly.
Yeah. She probably was like,
"Oh my god,
no, I don't know these people at all."
Oh no! Make an excuse to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Then she was on board with it.
Yeah.
You wheel into anything like 48 Hours or Trading Places. There should be
Trading Plate. Yeah, that's another good one.
A conversation about that.
We watch that a lot. That's a good Christmas movie.
That's
too.
a Christmas or New Year's.
Or New Year's. Yeah, true. Mm-hmm. Oh, write that down in my brain. So I'm going to move. In the interest of time, I'm going to move on to our next category, which is a movie with a surprise ending.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Maybe I pick this a little bit because I'm biased because I love this period or genre of films, but I picked a Dario Argento film.
Okay.
Because I love Italian giallo horror movies a ton. Might be one of my favorites.
It's really specific.
It is. Sorry, but you guys had me on.
No,
I'm a huge nerd.
I love it. I love it.
I love the deep dive.
I picked Deep Red. I'm not going to try and pronounce it in Italian because I don't speak Italian. I'm just going to butcher it. But that's the American. That's the American translation of it. Yeah, I mean, it's one of my favorite movies. For this, I rewatched it again, and it has all the tropes of, following the whole giallo thing. A lot of, there's some of those movies that don't follow, with all the tropes, but the gloved killer, the surprises.
Yeah.
It's all that the POV, the pretty. For the time, pretty gory kill scenes, and it does have a pretty surprising ending. I would say, not spoiling it, but there's kind of a Psycho vibe going on in the movie, but you don't know that until the end, and you're like, oh. So I would say, it's it's a little surprise. The Psycho aspect of it kind of creeps in to the last 20 minutes. You're like, oh wow, okay. Yeah. I didn't expect that at all.
Now I'm wondering if I've seen this.
But it's I don't know if it's in Rome. Mm-hmm. Probably is, but it's an American pianist, jazz pianist, who's not a sleuth, but kind of becomes one, just because he witnesses a murder.
Okay.
And then he kind of gets intrigued. He's like he's just like I have to solve this.
Right, yeah.
What year did it come out?
I want to say 78, I think.
I feel like I've seen this, but maybe I'm mixing it up with something else.
So also the people that perform the soundtrack are by the band of the name Goblin, and it's very much
That's awesome.
it's such a unique soundtrack.
Yeah.
Or I guess score. It's
Yeah.
kind of one of those things where it's like it's a blend. I guess it would be a score. I don't think there's really a soundtrack to it, but it's almost like Italian jazzy King Crimson. But with synths, is the only way I can describe it. But it's so awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen them perform twice. They were here, was it last year? I don't know if it was last year, but they played at the Capitol.
Wow, really?
So they'll play the score to, usually their movies are like Italian horror movies.
Yeah.
They played the score to, I can't remember the name of the movie. But then the one previously was Suspiria, which is like really famous.
Yeah.
But then the cool thing is after they just jam greatest hits. And
awesome.
You get a whole evening.
It was a blast.
That's so
It was a
cool.
blast. But anyways, I guess maybe there's a theme. I like kind of obscure movies. I like obscure music in the movies and the way it's integrated. And I think the other thing too I really gravitate towards also spaghetti westerns as well is just the whole kind of the almost it's just such a different approach, dubbing everything on purpose, and but it's almost, and I know it's off-putting to some people because they're not ready for it, but to me it's almost like this different creative avenue
It has its own feel to it.
But I mean, I think maybe it's because I am a sound person, but it's extra intriguing to me because
I think the farther down, you start getting into the 60s and 70s, just because sound is has much more fidelity to it, that it jumps out more. Because John Ford used to do that. John Ford used to...
Oh, yeah.
He used to play music during a take.
Oh.
He hired an accordion player to just... play. It's scene's supposed to be sad. All right, I'm going to play sad music, and he's doing the director thing of yelling during the take of dialogue, and everything just got dubbed. But early John Ford movies didn't have the fidelity to it, so you kind of got away with it a little bit easier. You didn't notice that everything was ADR'd at that point.
Yeah, I feel like you have to it's kind of one of those things where if somebody's not aware, you kind of have to give them a heads up beforehand.
Yeah.
If they're not, if it's their first Clint Eastwood movie or whatever, same thing. But I love it. Yeah. I love that movie in particular, and I love. There's something about those movies that it's just so creative. Kind of just being able to create everything in post because usually you're trying to do everything you can in production, so I don't know. That was my pick for surprise.
Argento movies for me always make me feel a little sick.
Because of the gore,
it just not makes me nauseous.
I mean, they are gory, that's for sure. I mean, it's not,
which is weird because it's not super real. I mean,
no, you're not. I mean, I think it's dated. It's dated, and the practical effects are you watch it today, and it's not I can't think of Hostel or something.
Right.
Where it's
well, I don't like.
Well, I know, but I mean, you know what I mean. It's also hyper realistic.
Yeah, the hyper realistic I don't like. I like it when it leans where it doesn't feel real, but I don't know what it is about though. If it's just the combination of everything, but I'm always I feel kind of sick now.
Well, I mean, I don't want to speak for Dario, but I mean, he would probably be pleased that you said that. He'd be like, all right, good. I've done something right. Yeah.
I'm not saying that it was bad. That's why I feel sick. I just generally, my body is oof. Yeah. But I also have this tendency when I don't feel good to watch stuff like that. So maybe it's just psychosomatic because I'm why did I pick this? I don't feel good. Now I feel even worse because I'm watching something gross. I don't know. I also watch scary stuff when you're out of town.
Yeah,
and I get scared.
at the worst possible time, and then you don't want to walk around the house because it's dark.
That may have been last night, and we won't get to that.
We'll get to that.
Because we gotta
that's
finish the
hilarious.
category.
Oh my gosh.
Can you come turn the lights on?
Shut up! I was scared.
It's okay.
Such
It's
a
okay.
scary movie
You
we
watch
watched
something
last night.
good. You watch something good. Then
It was
We'll
good.
get to that.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. And that's our next thing. So we'll wrap up this category with the movie with a surprise ending. We watched a film called Witness
To the Prosecution.
Prosecution.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this one? It has. I think it's been remade as well.
Correct, it has.
But we watched
Okay.
the fifth. I don't know if it's the first one. I think it is 50s. I should have done more research.
I'm
before I started about
intrigued. It's like I don't think I've seen it, but it sounds like something that's like crossed my path.
It originally was a
Yeah.
play.
It was originally a play. It has very much Primal Fear vibes to it. If
Yeah.
you've ever
Okay.
seen Primal Fear.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's. I will give a quick overview. Basically, it opened. I don't even want to get into like the main lawyer character because it's dumb. But that's who we're with. That's the main character.
Yeah,
Like, he's
yeah,
just
yeah.
painted as like
He's dumb.
he's like big fat lawyer who's a dick to everybody and like.
I'm just a country lawyer.
Yeah.
He's not. He's
Not,
British, but that's what he's
It's
doing that
a
bit.
British movie.
Yeah.
But like it just wears thin very quickly. So he's there. New client comes in, and they're like, "This guy's about to get arrested for murder because he's going to be a suspect because of all the details, and like we want you to represent him." And the guy's like, "I didn't do it." You're like, okay, so like now you're off, and then you bring in his wife, who's played by. She's German.
Yeah,
Why am I blanking
Greta
on
Garbo. Not Greta
No.
Garbo.
Dietrich.
Marlene Dietrich.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
why am I blanking?
And this is the 50s, so it's a little farther down the road.
So
from,
she's a little older, so
Yeah.
she was taping her.
She did the
face
full on,
back.
like the
Oh.
full on
And then the
Brazil,
lead on top.
where like pull it back and there's a wire. It goes around to the next one
Oh
to
my
hold it back.
gosh.
Like,
And then like makeup fills
and she
the
moved like
void.
Batman, so it's like turn.
Yeah, it got a
Because she
little.
couldn't make all of her pins pop off.
Which I'm like-
Pre-Botox.
Marlena,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Like just be.
We understand.
Just be
yeah,
you.
Just be you. Anyways, so she's in it, and she comes into the office. She's the wife of the suspect, and he's like, "We want to put you on the stand because she's the alibi."
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, "No one's gonna believe you because you're the wife, and of course you're gonna say like he was home." So that sets it up, and then like you get into this crazy trial of her getting on the stand and being like, "He did it. He came home with blood on him," and everybody's
Just
like,
throwing
what?
him under the bus.
Wow.
Yeah, and you're like,
Oh, I'm intrigued.
What happened?
Holy
But
smokes.
that
okay.
last
Yeah.
10 minutes, the last 10 minutes of that movie.
You were like, what?
So is that
happening?
the surprise though? That
No.
You Oh, okay. Okay.
No,
Oh,
it's not.
Even
all right.
more-
Holy smokes.
Like the
all right.
trial ends, and then the last 10 minutes are just like, and I was doing that because of this, and then somebody else comes in
Comes in
like,
like,
the
"Wait a
hell you
minute."
were? I was doing it because of this. You're like,
Everybody on the
What?
stand
What?
like just comes in and is like, no, this is why I lied.
Is
and
this
then
on
like,
Turner Classic? Where?
I think that's where we watched
It was
but
on it,
you
definitely.
can,
Okay, I have to search for
library
that.
probably has
yeah,
it.
Library
a
too?
lot of people
Yeah.
always say it's like, you want a
Okay.
twist, you got to watch that damn
Ooh, I need
thing.
It
to watch
is.
When
that.
they initially, I think it
Yeah.
was this one, when they initially had the movie come out, like, people had to promise. You know,
Oh, really?
they
Not
wouldn't.
to
You
spoil it.
do not run out into the people in line and go, let me tell you what happened. It's like, no, be cool. Don't say Vader is his father. Just
Highly recommend watching it for that. Like,
Yeah.
the whole movie's good, but, like,
Yeah.
it
Oh, I'm intrigued. I
Takes
love a
place
good
in a
court
courtroom.
I love a good
it's a court procedure room and
love it.
in England, so everybody's got the wigs on. And
Yeah.
Oh,
my,
and that's extra funny to,
my
Yeah.
God,
to me as an
the last
American.
10 minutes
Yeah.
that I like, oh,
yeah, because you're like, okay, like, that
this
ended.
is a normal
Yeah.
court thing. I was kind of like a C+. Oh shit, really? Okay.
Yeah, but
Wow.
I picked it because, so I am also in, nerd alert, multiple Facebook groups of Turner Classic fans.
You don't say.
Like,
Okay.
or classic movie fans. Pre-code groups, all these things that I'm in. So, like, one of the groups always posts, like, the big, like, tell me a movie with, like, this one happened to be a surprise ending.
Yeah.
And like
Okay.
I was like, what's everybody have? And this one was like
Over and over
boom.
again.
Everybody's like
okay.
this. And everybody's like the new one or the old one. And like so I'm like, okay, it's always been on my list and I did like it popped up so we could watch it.
Have you seen
And I
the
was like,
remake? I mean, I'm not. You know,
No.
Okay, I was just curious if that's
No.
good too.
Yeah.
90s?
But that's going to be
Oh,
a category coming up. It's a film and the remake, and there
Yeah,
are
remake
so
movies.
many. Because even the Thing, when you brought that up, I'm like, oh, we could do the like Thing from Another
Three
World.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of options when it comes to that. But like that's kind of why I'm into like older movies. Because when I was in high school, like movie would come out, and I'm like, oh, that was really cool, and my parents or my grandpa would be like, oh, like this is a remake of blah blah blah, and I'm like, what?
Right,
And I'm
right.
like, but it
Yeah.
was like bonus content because you're like, okay, cool, like I want to watch the original now.
We do it with the interns now too.
What?
Well, the
I know.
remakes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I like this song. It's like, what is this a remake? It's like, no, this is the original. Tears for Fears made it in the 80s.
We were listening
Yeah.
to Mad World with Tears for Fears in the car with two of our interns once, and they were in the back. They're like, "This is a weird version of the song."
It's like,
I'm
that's
like,
the version.
No.
This is
I
actually
appreciate the youth.
Yeah,
However.
we did not get mad. We just
However.
were like, actually.
I will just say the Spotify like wrap up thing. I mean, it's like I'm not that, but it pops up or whatever, and I look at it, and it's like your music listening age is 72, and I was like, all right, well, and then I think it's because maybe too often I've had one too many whiskeys and listened to Black Sabbath. So, like, because that's what it came up. I don't know. I'm not making this up. That's what it said though. It said 72. I was like, wow, okay.
Ours is probably
if I'm
99.
dated,
Yeah, I get that. We may be.
But then it said it's
You're
because
dead.
Yeah.
I was like, you listen
You've
to
been dead
too
for
much
some time.
Black Sabbath for us to think that you're in your 40s. I was like, okay, all right, great.
What was the threshold?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we listened to way too many like
Big band.
big
Yeah.
band stuff. They're probably
yeah.
like, you're
Yeah.
100.
Dead.
Yeah.
You've been dead.
You're dead.
Your age is dead.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I constantly am listening to like Tears
Yeah.
for Fears or whatever,
Oh, I
it's
love
like,
Tears for
yeah,
Fears.
It's not a lot of new stuff. I try. New obscure stuff I'll listen to, but
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, Witness for Prosecution
Sounds
totally like when it was over, I'm like, it has that Primal Fear
Yeah.
vibe of like you're like what? Like you were doing what? For those who haven't seen Primal Fear, that's also a good
That
one.
is a good movie.
But you talk about like influences, like that's probably high on the list for that. You
Okay.
would think, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you've seen
Sure,
it.
I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah.
what you guys have described. It sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was very good. So, third category, which gets us back to what we were talking about before, about me being scared. A movie that has scared you. And I picked that because I know you love horror
I
movies.
do love horror. I mean, I like other
But, like,
movies.
Not just for the
Yeah.
visceral, but what's
I wanted
So-
to pick, like, what scares you.
And as someone that even as a little kid, I've always loved scary stuff. There's not
Same.
a lot that does scare me, but
That's
and
why I want to know.
Right. So there's this movie that came out in the 2000s called The Descent.
Yeah.
Right.
And I had not watched it in a while, but it definitely was the first thing that came to mind because I do have, undiagnosed but slight claustrophobia.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
That'll get you there.
oh my God, I watched that last night.
Yeah.
And it is so scary
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. That's a pretty
it's not
scary
even
one.
just the
Yeah.
crazy, like creatures.
It's the.
But it's just the
Yeah.
the journey
Confinement.
there and the oh my gosh. I don't
I
know why
can't watch-
anybody
yeah.
would do that. I don't know why
I
I don't know why anybody,
Same.
real people, like climb through caves like that.
Same.
Like I
Same
wouldn't
thought.
make it. I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it.
Why
in.
would you go in a hole?
No.
What are you doing?
Nope. I wouldn't make it in.
And it's tight?
Nope.
Well, whenever they show like videos of them like crawling through like something like this, and not like a short distance, because if you're crawling through that, you can't like
a
turn
football
around.
field length.
Like you don't have
like
that
it
mobility.
makes me
Yeah.
like my skin crawl even thinking about it. Yeah, it held up.
Yeah.
And it probably been. I mean, I have it on DVD, but it's like one of
Yeah.
those. Sometimes you just don't watch stuff for a long time. But when you said something that really scared you, I was like, that
scares
movie
me.
really scared me. So
Yeah.
that's what I picked. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't watch submarine movies for the same reason.
Oh, Das Boot. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Anything because of the
Yeah, I get
containment
that.
and the
Yeah,
underwater. Mine really feel the same way about space, which space also scares me. It scares the shit out of me. I'm obsessed with, but like, here's the thing: is I'm obsessed with the things that I'm scared of. So like,
We've interviewed many astronauts.
I know, and I was like, I love all of that.
Yeah.
I love all of it.
Yeah.
Not for me personally. But like, when I was a kid, I was scared of sharks. So like, obsessed with learning about sharks.
Gotcha.
Maybe it's this like,
how you can own it.
Yeah, if I can know more
Makes
about
sense.
it, then I'm not afraid of it. But, but yeah, I feel the same. Like, I don't like underwater stuff. Aforementioned sharkness. But anything under the ocean, anything in the ocean, no. And then being like in a tube where you're confined.
That's where
and, like,
when I'm watching
breathe.
Red October, you'll never watch it with me.
That's a good movie.
I'm sure they're lovely, fun.
Listen to a Scotsman not do a Russian
Submarine
accent.
movies.
It's still a
but
fun movie, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
I don't know. It's
pretty,
a hard one. I mean, it's going to be hard for me to
Yeah,
get through.
I understand.
Yeah, I get it.
Which we still need to rewatch the new Mission Impossible one because they have that whole submarine stunt.
Yeah,
and we
'cause
watched it
we
on
watched it on the
our
plane.
phones.
Okay,
So-
I haven't seen it, but it just
Yeah.
came out on Paramount Plus.
Ooh,
Is it?
we have
Yeah,
that.
it just
We
came
should-
out.
yeah.
Excellent.
So, yep.
Top
yep.
of
Yep.
We will
It just
be-
came
Went to
out.
the top of the list.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I do like those movies because they are fun.
They're
Because the stunts are just nuts, and you're like, okay, it's fun.
Yeah.
But the last two, like the stunts are great. The content,
The
you're
talking.
like, them talking and talking about the thing that doesn't make any sense, and you're like, okay, we get it. Can we
They
move
set it
on?
up like 4 times.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like that with some of the more recent James Bond movies too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're cool,
Like,
but
quit
it's almost
explaining the plot to me.
Yeah, it's
no
like,
one cares
okay.
what's
The
actually
old
yeah,
ones,
no
we
one
don't
cares.
care
Yeah.
what the plot is.
Yeah.
Like, let's
Like,
watch
that's not what I'm
Connery
watching
walk
this
around
for.
with a martini. We don't
Yeah.
care what the plot is.
Yeah.
yeah.
I picked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam didn't. We have to ask what you're scared. What is your scary? What scares you?
I mean, the OG is always Alien.
Well, yeah, we've discussed
The
that
first
like
one.
every
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
episode
yeah.
of the show.
Because, and you can do the math on this, I watched it in the theater.
Ooh.
So it was,
Boy.
it's not as, like, I'll watch it, and it's not scary, but it enters, not kidding, it'll enter my dreams periodically throughout my entire
'Cause you
life.
watched it as a kid.
Because I watched it as a kid.
Yeah.
Same with
Because
Poltergeist
again,
and Jaws.
and it's slightly to your conversation that Alien is a submarine movie where you're crawling around in this tube.
You're trapped.
You're trapped in a tube,
You're
and then
trapped, yeah.
Aliens is a war movie where you
Which
have
is my
a bunch of
personal
Marine-
favorite,
Yeah.
but
But-
Alien's amazing.
Vastly
Yeah.
different
Vastly
movies
different,
that work
yeah.
on their own level. But yeah,
Yeah.
the original Alien
Yeah. But I think that's-
always has hung with me.
Why I compare, like, it's going to be a weird statement, Holocaust movies or movies about the Holocaust equate to horror films for me.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
there's, you
Wow.
can't escape. You are trapped.
And it's
Like, not even just in the, like, you are trapped in the country.
It's like
Steve
a-
McQueen did though, for briefly.
he did
briefly.
Briefly, he did escape
And then
very
he did
gloriously. Briefly, let's not forget that was a great escape.
Yeah. We were watching Stranger Things and she's like Tom, Dick, and Harry, and we all,
Yeah, you
all
think
three
that-
of us went, or the two of us were like,
They're doing great escape.
Yep. Nice.
that's one we watch every time it's on.
Yeah.
It is a high rotation.
They're really
on the
great
songs.
at the films of that era. Fantastic side tangent. The film-
Sorry,
know,
sorry.
it's like-
but the films
could-
of that era
yeah.
are really, really great at utilizing good characters. It's like the movie we're trying to escape. End of pitch.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, it's watching James Garner and all these really,
Yeah.
really great actors.
The dialogue's great.
Chew up the
Yeah.
scenery.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Absolutely.
Side note, I was watching an episode of The Outer Limits and I'm like, I know this guy. But why do I know him as a blind guy?
Donald Pleasance.
Yeah, and I
Right,
was like,
Donald
that's
Pleasance
Donald
was in it,
Pleasant.
yeah.
I was like,
Wow.
thank you.
Yeah.
The entire
Yeah.
time I'm like, I've seen him go blind.
Yeah, it's the blind guy from Great Escape. Oh, right, you gotcha. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to your choice.
Oh, right. So, many things scare me.
And thank you, Tagani.
You'll never know. Which we've discussed before is Jaws and Poltergeist. Those are the things that creep, because I watch them so little, that they do creep into my dreams all the time. But we rewatched Dark Skies. From,
Carrie Russell is
2013.
she's the biggest name in the movie, sort of.
and it is a it falls
Okay.
into a 4th of July movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
It is.
it's a family being harassed by
Aliens.
clearly very early on.
Okay.
It's an alien abduction movie.
Alien
Okay.
abduction scares the shit out of me.
So, you know,
Probably also
rightfully so.
because I watched Fire in the Sky too young.
Okay.
If you
Dark Skies. Okay.
Terrifying.
All right.
I am before I get into the movie, I'm gonna preface this with I don't know why I'm scared of aliens, but it's not Alien like the movie Alien.
Right. No,
It
no,
is
no.
like
It's here.
Abductor gray.
The X-Files.
X-Files
yeah.
alien.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, there is an episode of Married with Children.
Oh.
It's not going where you think it's going.
All right. Okay.
That had a bit, and I don't remember what was going on in the show, but like there was this little alien, like
A little
alien.
gray.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be funny, and it just appears in their bedroom, and it terrified the shit out of me.
Everybody's having a great time except
They're all
you.
everyone's laughing, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I do not like this.
Didn't look like Elf, basically.
You're right.
Right. Yeah,
No,
I gotcha.
it was-
Okay.
It was very scary to me. So,
I get that.
cut to, I'm now scared of them, and Dark Skies, which I've seen, I'm going to say 3 times, because I can
I
count
like that.
every time I get
I've
scared.
never seen that movie.
It's got,
It's-
it doesn't affect me the same way I do, but it does have some great jump scares to it.
I literally screamed
I'm
last
gonna
night
look that up.
watching it.
and
That's cool.
you've seen it
I've
several
seen
times.
it a couple times. I mean, here's the thing with that movie, is I do forget what happens in it. So,
Yeah.
like, and then watching it last night, I go, it's basically Poltergeist in reverse.
Okay.
So like it's a family of 4 that it starts out like it's 4th of July time, and they're like their family's struggling because like
Finances and such.
the dad's unemployed, he's looking for a job, and the wife's a realtor, but like she's having trouble selling anything, so they're like
Okay.
like it's like, oh, here's the mortgage is past due, all that stuff. But like they have 2 sons, and the one is like a preteen, and keeps getting like they're like, oh, he's kind of being like hanging out with sketchy people, or like a sketchy friend, and then the little boy is doing the Carol Ann of like,
Okay.
oh,
Which it
like
can-
the Sandman's gonna come and take me, and
Well,
like, and
the
it,
Sandman
it
is not what you
starts
think.
immediately.
Yeah,
like,
the
it jumps
aliens
right in.
early.
They've been there. Like the bit is that they've.
Which can also, this movie can qualify for surprise ending.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Totally.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. It is like you said. Like Adam's like, I do not like the bit of the family struggling, because he's like, I like it.
I'm not a fan of that trope. Like, get there. I want everybody. Somebody I gotta like in the movie. Everybody's kind of struggling and shitty to each other, and it's just,
But the
Okay.
But I understand what you're saying.
because when you said that, I was like, I get it, and I don't like it either. But it is a misdirect. Like
Yeah.
it is there to like make the viewer
They're using it.
go in this other direction.
Okay. I see. I think
yeah.
I see. What is that on? Do you watch it on something or just
Prime. It's on
Prime?
Amazon.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
There are genuine jump scares. There are. I'm not gonna ruin it, but the ending, basically, the aliens are just terrorizing the family throughout the movie.
Like it starts.
It's slow bits.
It starts Close Encounters. Like the fridge is open and there's a lot of food that's spilled out, and
Okay.
it progresses.
Like the little creeps
It,
of-
it progresses from there until they're in the damn house.
yeah.
And I mean,
And they're
without
in the-
spoiling it, is there are they is it one of those they're trying to do experiments, or is there
They're trying to abduct.
just
Yeah.
take?
Yeah.
Just okay.
It is because they go they go and see J.K. Simmons is in it, and because she
J.K. Simmons is only in the movie 10 minutes, but it's normal J.K. Simmons. Like every word and morsel that he says is awesome.
oh yeah, it's a great scene. There's a line in there where I'm like. Where he's like,
Yeah.
what do you say? Oh, because she's like, we're not.
Why are they
Why are
picking
they
us?
bothering us?
What's
We're
special
not-
about us?
We're not special. Why are we special? And he's like,
You're not-
it doesn't matter. You don't have to be special.
You're
That's
not
the
special.
bit.
That's good.
It's like it can take
Yeah,
anything.
that's
They don't
good.
come after anyone.
I like that.
And I was like, oh, I'm so scared.
Yeah. You can watch him
That's a
read the
good
phone book,
pick.
but-
I'm
Yeah.
intrigued. I want to see that.
I really, I mean, again, I've only seen it a handful of times because this viewing is gonna hold me for a while.
Yeah.
I need to forget
Have
about it again.
you seen The Fourth Kind with Jojovich?
No, I have not.
People have dumped on that movie, and it's, I mean, like a lot of alien films, they're not riveting beginning to end. There's some, I find there is some really great sequences in the fourth kind. I think she's an investigative reporter. It's been like 10 years since I've seen it. And maybe up in Alaska or something, and yeah, there's really great stuff that it just makes me. It doesn't make me jump, but I'm like, nah, no.
It's too much. That's like the fire in the sky, where you're just like, I don't need to know about this. Like, I can't have this in my brain. But yeah, I think so. After the movie was over, because we didn't finish until like 11 o'clock last night because we were busy, and it's dark. So this is one of those movies where it's
I did the same
because it's set mainly in their house. Like a lot of it's mainly
in the house at night.
At night, and you just like turning off the TV, turning off all the Christmas lights, and we're like, and I look down the hallway and it's dark, and I'm like, and I ran and like got to the middle of the hallway and flipped the light on, and I came back, and then I was like, Adam, can you go turn all the lights on in the rest of the house? And he's like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, I am not fucking kidding you. Like, I need all the lights on right now.
I don't blame you. I get
it because it has those visual moments where you're just like, and I was like, I can't. I don't want to think about it. And so like even to the point where I'm in the bedroom and he goes to the bathroom and I like run from the closet where I've put my pajamas on and run and jump in the bed, and I'm like,
grown ups.
Okay, all right. I am not. Yeah. It like I forgot I could get scared like that. You know,
well, I mean, there's a reason. Yeah. Even though I own that movie, The Descent, there's a reason why I haven't watched it. Like. It really might. I mean, it's at least 5 or 6 years I've watched that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because it scares me.
Yeah, we had because we watched it together, and you like to do. There's a bit where the husband's just standing in the yard, like looking up at his house.
Right, Carrie Russell's looking for him, and each one of them like starts. Like they become paralyzed and missing time. Mm-hmm. And she's looking for him. So like he's in the backyard, and she's like, "What's wrong with you?" And comes around him, and he's standing stock still in the backyard, going.
So he'll do that to me sometimes, and I'm like, "You're such a dick! Like that's not a funny joke. It's not funny. It's not.
That's funny.
I'm gonna find something that scares you. I'm gonna do it to you, and then you'll be like, ugh.
And I'll be scared if there's eyes here.
One day.
I'll have to check that out though. That sounds really good.
Yeah, but we watched it, and then. I don't know if it was the same year or like a couple years, and like our friends were over and like we were just all hanging out and we were flipping through, and I'm like, oh, this movie, and they're like, what is it? And I'm like, it's really scary, and they're like, click on it, and I did, and like everybody was just like stopped, captivated, and they're like, because I mentioned it.
Yeah, they're all upset.
To my friend's husband last night because I was over there before I came in. Like that's why we watched the movie so late. But I was like, I got to go watch Dark Skies for homework, and he's like, oh, I remember when we watched that together. That was scary. I'm like, I know.
No, I can't go get a glass of milk tonight.
Yeah. So that covers all of our categories. Was there anything else you watched this week?
That's a good question. Did I watch any other movies this week?
I have one.
No, I didn't.
I don't think I did because I was busy making an HR project.
You watched most of one with me. So there's a film, and I think you would dig this one too.
Okay.
It's called Getaway.
Oh, right.
And it just came out, and I think it was primarily on AMC, but it just got on Hulu because I've been keeping my eye out for it.
Okay.
Because a friend of mine, a friend who likes horror, posted it, and he's like, eh. And I'm like, but it has Nick Frost in it. So I was...
Wrote it, produced it.
Oh, I like that.
It is... I didn't know anything about it. Okay. It's a family that goes to Sweden.
Yeah, it's a British family that goes to Sweden on vacation.
Yeah.
I think I've seen the trailer for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't... What's the trailer? Does it tell you anything? Or...
I mean, I think it's one of the and it's vague, but it was like... The editing is what kind of builds it up in the trailer, and it's like it just kind of is like it hints at it's creepier and creepier, and kind of like an Airbnb scenario where you're like why are these people so
it taps into
like they're too attached to us as guests.
Yeah,
it taps into a Midsummer vibe.
Yeah, which I've seen that. That's okay.
Having said that, my God, it does not end how you think it's gonna.
It has a twist.
That sounds great. Okay,
but the twist is not.
Boy,
it's
is
halfway
it not.
through.
They said
you called it.
I did. I saw.
Because he's like, he goes, oh, I want it to be this,
okay.
and I was like,
I gotta check.
I was like, who? And he's like, him. And he's like Nick Frost, and I was like, and then it just happened. This whatever you called happened, and I was like, you're right. Yeah. But it's very fun.
Okay.
Like, it's not, I mean, it's minorly...
British comedy.
It's a British horror comedy.
Okay. Okay.
But it's fun. And I really enjoyed that one. There are good moments. Because, like, after you know the twist and you think about the stuff that was said beforehand, you're like, oh, like,
Right.
because it plays two-way, you know,
Right,
like,
right,
because it's supposed
right.
to be a family or whatever, and they're kind of shitty, brother, sister, shitty to
Yeah.
each other, and you're like, oh.
Now, yeah,
You're like, oh, now that I know
Yeah.
what's happening, you're like,
that all makes sense. Much more.
yeah, but very fun. I'm not going to read it for everybody because it's new and it's
new
a
and you
good
should
one.
see it.
But it's on Hulu, Disney Plus package thing.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So you did tap into, like, I started that without you, and then
Yeah.
you came in and you're like, what's going on?
Yeah,
I
I didn't miss too much.
No, you didn't miss a whole lot. But there's a line from one of them. It was like, we're vacationing in a Swedish horror movie.
That's a line in the movie
yeah.
about. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's in the movie, but it
One
could
of
be
the
on the
characters
poster.
says that, yeah.
Right.
Because they're in the Airbnb, and they're like,
Yeah. Which
vacationing in a Swedish
like
horror
on a real level, like I would I just personally like if I'm Airbnb-ing, like you're not on the property. That's
Yeah.
weird. Like that
Go
whole like
away.
stay. Oh, I'm next door. It's like no, I'm good.
no,
I'm good.
no.
Not that one.
I
Not
don't-
doing
I
that
don't-
one for
no,
me.
I don't. That's
Yeah.
not me.
yeah.
Nope, me neither.
That, or I just need to dip in and get the mail or something. And you're like, no, I don't
Yeah,
need you like coming
no.
in while we're...
You know, like the one we were this last summer, my family we were little cottage we rented in Mohican, and that was like as far as I go. They're like they had outdoor cameras like to make sure you know I don't know you weren't
No,
like,
you're
burning the
watching
place
me.
down or
You're
something.
watching me.
It was like I'm okay with that. I get
Yeah.
it. There's a Nest camera like in the corner over the trash can. I think also they had their own private wood pile.
Oh.
Right, so it was like, don't take our wood, go buy your own, you know, kind of thing. That at least that's what I gathered.
Don't
but I
touch
was
our
like-
fucking wood.
but it was like, I get that, but this is as far as I go, right? You know, it was like,
That's the review.
yeah. but like, yeah.
You
when-
touch my wood.
but when it's any more invasive than that, I ain't doing that. I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, that's
I
not-
just... Airbnbs creep me out because of
Yeah.
said. I'm like, I don't know what's, you know, like...
How many cameras are in this bathroom?
There's like little
yeah,
cameras
you
that
don't-
like they can hide in.
I don't even. Yep.
Stuff.
Nanny
and I'm like,
cams and...
Nope.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
had too many bad
All right, I'm
experiences.
going to
yeah.
walk around the house, balls out. You asked for it.
Well,
Maybe they
yeah.
like that.
Yeah?
You
As I
never
take your
know.
wood.
Yeah. And then the only other thing that, and I don't know if that was less, I'm just going to throw this out there. We watched a movie, because it's a horror movie, called Pieces. And it's an 80s one.
Yeah.
We went to,
Man, you guys have some good ones.
well,
Okay.
this was Midnight Rental. So
Yeah,
like,
Laura's Midnight
Oh,
Rental.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So for our listeners, there is a gal in Cleveland named Laura who does, and she goes by Lenora as her character for this, but like she does like, basically it's a Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Right.
Goularty kind of. Yeah.
So
yeah.
like it's like she does a stage thing at the Grog Shop every month, and then it's like she gets up there and they do a couple bits.
They'll show
and
a
then
movie
they
that's
show a
kind of
movie, but,
out
like,
there.
Everybody can, like the audience. It's very participation's courage. So it's very fun, but all their picks are like, you know,
Out
just
there.
crazy out there, terrible. You know, like where you're like, what are we watching? So they picked one. She picked one called Pieces, which I guess apparently is a little more of a popular one because she's like, there's a handful of people who have seen it.
Yeah.
But it's a chainsaw movie where somebody goes around murdering people with a chainsaw.
Sure.
On a college
As-
on a college
On a
campus.
college campus.
Surprise.
It is not good, but it is. I mean, but it's got
surprise.
those like laughs, like where you're just laughing at it because it's so bad. There is a bit in it with out of nowhere, a guy jumps out and starts doing karate or like.
Oh, yeah.
That's. I mean, what you said, 80s, though, right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
The whole ninja
Well,
craze.
Yeah,
And, yeah.
it is
Because they were making it
shoehorned in
overseas,
there.
and the producer was making a Bruce Lee movie, like, up the street, and had a Bruce Lee stunt double. And he was producing both movies, like, you should come to ours. And just has the Bruce Lee stunt double come and start a fight in the middle of this movie.
Yeah, one of our heroes, and like just attacks him, and then they're like, oh my god, and they're like, oh, he's like, oh no, this is my what do you like kung
Sounds
fu
great.
teacher?
Yeah.
My sensei.
It's stupid, but at least it's racist.
It's so racist because then they have the guy like I can't remember what he said. Like it is the like a terrible.
Is this a canon film? Is that who? It sounds.
No, it's Dennis Denove.
Okay.
Yeah.
Denovi?
Yeah.
No. I can't think of who produced it, but they're really, really
gonna
famous.
On that level though.
Yeah, for,
it reminded me of
De Laurentiis. That's who.
De
did it.
Laurentiis.
That's who produced it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Who also produced the '79 King Kong
Yes.
But also
And
did
Army of Darkness.
and Army of Darkness. Yeah.
Halloween and
Yeah.
Conan. I mean, there's a lot of good
Yeah.
stuff. There's a lot of
Lots of things that were Italian produced and shot in Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just like nobody would give him a chance, and
Right.
they, were like,
Yeah, De Laurentiis was out there.
yeah, definitely.
Well, I guess that wraps up all of the things we've watched this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
But for Saturday Morning Movie Club, which it is definitely Saturday morning.
That's right. Just
Close
Just,
this.
very dark
Not
out.
dark out there.
Very dark.
It's just very early on a
Yeah.
Saturday morning.
Yes.
It's winter. It's
We
dark all the
take
time.
this at 4.
It's like 30 days of night, but we don't live in Alaska.
That's it.
Right.
It's like,
Which is-
how far north is Cleveland?
Also a movie I really enjoy.
Yeah.
So yeah. So thank you, Mike, for
Oh,
coming.
thank you. This was a pleasure.
yeah.
I had a blast.
It was really fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
We will we'll repeat guests.
I'll come on and talk movies anytime. So
Okay, awesome.
Thank you so much for having
Awesome.
me.
We'll take you up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so that's our show, and we will see you next week because we will have another show, and we are planning on recording it, so there will be.
We plan on doing the show.
hit the button. Hit the red button.
All right. Yeah, I guess it's over.
Done.